Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. This is Autobot JCB here, coming to you with a brand new how to transform video. Before we get going into this video, I want to apologize for how long it has actually been since I've uploaded a video. I think last I checked, it was roughly 9 or 10 months. Guys, I am so sorry that it took me so long to get a new video out. I just had some things pop up that I needed to address, but I am back. I am better than ever. I've got a brand new video for you. In fact, I've got a whole bunch of brand new videos for you. So we're going to go ahead and jump into this one. And today I'm going to be showing you how to transform the 2005 Transformers Cybertron Menasor. In addition to Menasor, I'm going to be showing you how to transform his partner Minicon Heavyload. You got a little dump truck here. And just like with all my other videos with the Cybertron series, you guys will notice that Menasor has this purple cyberplanet key, indicating that he is from the planet Gigantian. And just like with every other key, you could flip it over and you'll see the code US4R. And just like with all the other keys, you could take these over to the Transformers page, type in this code, and it would unlock information about each individual character, since each character has their own unique key. Now, for Menasor, he actually has a couple different configurations. We're going to be going through them as I'm going to try and get through all of them. I think there's 4 for sure. So let's jump right in. As you can see right here, Menasor's base mode is just this interesting drill machine thing. I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen anything this, for lack of a better word, chaotic. It's still pretty cool. He's got these 2 twin drills right here. This one actually spins. It has a little wheel right here that'll actually make it spin. Get it to work if I can. It's a little stuck. Anyway, so that spins right there. He's got these really cool tank treads on the side and the back here. Unfortunately, they don't actually turn, but if you look underneath, you'll see that he actually has wheels underneath there. If you look right there, you'll see his head. Hello. I will admit I like this big thing. I don't really know what to call that thing. I guess for lack of a better word, we're called a cow catcher. Kind of like what's on front of old style trains. They have that big blade on the front. Overall, I think this design it's interesting, it's unique. I especially love the fact that if you look right here, you'll see that they even like airbrushed like paint wear from the equipment being used. I love that attention to detail with figures like these. Overall, they're really fun to collect. They're really fun to display, and I just love the amount of detail that they put into them. Coming down here to Heavyload, you'll see that he is this little dump truck, snowplow looking thing. I do like that the snowplow will actually raise up and down. I'm actually going to show you something that he can actually do with the blade that's actually on the front of Menasor. We'll get into that in just a minute. If you look right here, you can see the Minicon symbol right there on the side of him. I do like that even with as small as these figures are, like this thing is barely half the length of my middle finger right here, as you can see. It just amazes me is that even when you have tiny little figures like this, they can add so much detail, and some of them even have a lot of character, which I really like. But anyway, so there's Heavyload. All right, so vehicle mode wise, Menasor has 2 configurations that I'm going to show you. One of them is the assault and pacification mode, and the other is the I am so sorry, guys. Is the combiner mode that he has when you hook Heavyload onto him. So for right now, what we're going to do is we're going to move Heavyload and the cyber key off to the side. I'm going to show you how to put him in assault and pacification mode. So what we're going to do first is you're going to come over to the side here where this is connected. What we're going to do is we're actually going to disconnect it and just click it 1 forward. And we're going to come over to the other side, do the same thing, disconnect, click 1 forward. Because now what we're going to do is we're going to take these and we're going to we're gonna make sure that, okay, so these will actually become his shoulders when you transform him. We want these blue rings facing straight out the front of him, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring this up, and then this part of his what will become his arm will actually turn 180 degrees, just like that. So what we'll do is we'll come over here. We're gonna do the same thing. Bring it out a couple clicks. Bring that straight and point that blue ball forward. And then we'll bring this up just like that. And then we'll spin this section around just like that. And there we have the Assault Pacification mode. Now, one thing I like is that if you look right here, you'll see that he actually has a cyber key port. And what we can do is if you plug the key into it, you'll get an interesting sound effect. I'm not even sure if this is supposed to be a drill or what they were going for here, but I'll let you guys be the judge. I have no idea what that sound is supposed to be. I do like that if you look very carefully, you'll see that when you initially put the key in, there is a little flashing red light that goes off inside the drill head right here. I really have no idea what that is supposed to be. If you guys have any ideas, please let me know down in the comments, because I would certainly like to find out. All right. Now, if you come over to the other side, you'll see that he actually has a Minicon port on the top here. And what you can do is you can take Heavyload. You'll see he's got the Minicon spot right there. We'll go ahead and plug Heavyload onto here. And what that will do is it will actually allow you to unlock these claws right here. And what you can do, oh, that one popped. Where did the other one go? There it is. Didn't exactly work like I hoped, but what you can do is when you connect the Minicon on, it will actually unlock those and they will spring out just like that. And then what you can do is you can actually slide the Minicon forward and back, which will actually make that. It doesn't really work the greatest, unfortunately, but it will actually make that drill spin as you move the Minicon back and forth. All right, so let's go ahead and pop off Heavyload there. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get these reset. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go straight from Assault mode, and we're going to go straight to Robot mode. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and lift him up just like this, because what we'll do is we'll take this section and we'll bring it straight just like that and do that just like that. Then what we'll do is we'll spin it around, and that will actually be one of Menasor's legs. We'll come over here next, and we're going to straighten the hip. Well, what will become the hip, excuse me. We'll go ahead and straighten that again, and straighten that again. Spin it around just like that. And there we already have Menasor's legs ready to go. All right. The next thing we're going to do is you're going to notice that his leg placement is a little bit weird. What we're going to do is we're going to bend this out, and we're going to pull it. As you bend out, pull it down just like that, which will actually allow this to swing underneath there and turn into his waist. So we'll go ahead and swing that down, and then we'll click them together just like that. There we have Menasor's waist all set and ready to go. Give me 1 second. I'm going to move the camera up a little bit. There we go. All right, so we've got his waist ready to go. He's getting there. So next what we're going to do is we're going to take this piece right here, and we're going to flip it, and then flip it down, because these blue spots right here will actually be the front of his shoulders. And then just like what we did with assault, with the attack mode, whatever you want to call it, we'll go ahead and spin this around, which will give Menasor one of his arms. So we'll bring this out, bring it down a little bit more, and then spin this 180 degrees. And there we have his other arm. And then finally, you'll notice that he's got this really neat hat that he doesn't really need. We're going to go ahead and split this apart right here. And then as we do, we just flip them back just like this. Flip that back and flip that back just like that. And those will just sit comfortably behind Menasor's shoulders. And there we have Menasor in his robot mode. I will admit, I like this design. It is a little awkward that he has two drills for hands. I think it would have been cool if they could like make one where like it opened up and it would flip inside out, where like he'd have a hand actually stored inside one of the drill modes. Unfortunately, it was a missed opportunity, but it's still a great design. I like this design. Now, one thing you'll notice is that he also has this little belly cannon, I guess we can call it. That just flips up and down, doesn't really do anything. Unfortunately, when he's transformed, the sound that he makes, not any different than it was before. But what I think is cool is that he actually has this little compartment right in here. I'm going to be showing you that in just a minute. But you can actually put the Minicon inside. It's kind of Minicon storage. But anyway, so there we have Menasor. All right, we're going to go ahead and set him off to the side, and we're going to bring in Heavyload. Now, Heavyload's transformation is a little bit different. There is not different, excuse me. It's actually pretty easy to do. What we're going to do first is we're going to take the blue parts that will become his legs, and you'll see in the bucket of the dump truck that they are actually pegged in. So what we need to do is we need to unpeg them, and they pop out really easily. There's one, there's two. And then we're going to go ahead and bring this whole section down just like this. And that will form Heavyload's legs. Then what we're going to do is we're going to spin him around and we're going to separate the bucket just like this. And we'll bring this down right here. He has a little bit of elbow articulation there too. We'll go ahead and bring this down just like this. Give him his elbow. And of course, you guys will notice that Heavyload doesn't have a head. This little green plate right here, what you do is take your fingernail, just go ahead and grab that and pull it forward. And he pops out to say hi. Anyway, there's Heavyload. Just look how tiny he is. I'm sorry to say that this is one of the smallest Minicons I think I've ever seen. And I have almost all of like the Armada and Energon and Cybertron Minicons. And this guy is by far one of the smallest I've ever seen, next to Armada Tidal Wave's Ramjet Minicon. But anyway, so there's Heavyload. Now, like I was saying with Menasor, what you can actually do with Heavyload is if you open this compartment right here, you can actually take Heavyload, and we'll straighten his arms just like that. So we want his arms straight like that. What we can actually do is put him right inside there, and we can close that up. Oops, if he'll behave. Come on. Oh, hang on one second. All right, we'll get that seated in there. Come on. Heavyload is a very stubborn Minicon. I'm sorry. All right, there we go. And then we just close this up. Oh, come on. There we go. Sorry about that. That was really weird. I don't know why I had so much trouble with that. But yeah, you can actually put Heavyload in there. And I don't know if you can see it in there, but you can actually see his head looking through that little window. I'm not sure why exactly they did it like that, where you would have to basically put the Minicon inside Menasor's spark chamber for storage. I think that's interesting, considering that that Metroplex and Quick Mix do not actually have Minicon storage like Menasor does. All right, let me pop him out of there. But anyway, guys, and there we go. That is the 2005 Transformers Cybertron Menasor with his partner Minicon Heavyload. If you guys have any other ideas for other Transformers you'd like me to try and do, feel free to comment below, even hit that like and subscribe button and hit that notification bell, and I will do what I can to help you out. And once again, guys, I want to apologize for how long it has been since I've released a video. I've got a bunch of ideas for new videos coming up, so please stay tuned. And if you have any ideas, let me know, and I will see what I can do to help you out. And until then, bye.